All right. Well, on my drive over here, I was debating if I should use Smith machine again or if I wanted to do free weight. And to be honest, I kind of want to do Smith machine, but since I did it yesterday, I decided, fuck it, I'll do free weight shoulder press today. But I mean, it just doesn't feel right to do two pressing days back to back, both on the Smith machine. It just something in my soul didn't feel right about that. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna go up to. Um, actually, I haven't done free weight shoulder press and it's been 3 or 4 weeks. So I'll just work up to whatever feels good. For honestly, I don't know what my rep range is gonna be today. So we're just kind of gonna feel it out, kind of have a good feel out day. Oh boy, I already kind of want to go back to the Smith machine. Shit. All right. So I don't know if I'm the only person that does this, but every time I'm about to do any moderately heavy weight, so say weight that I can do for 8 or less reps, every time I get fucking anxious and almost like butterflies in my stomach, and I've always wondered if I was the only one who did that. But it kind of helps me in one sense because I'm extremely focused, I'm extremely amped up. On another sense, it kind of sometimes it distracts me because I'm so anxious. But I've always just been curious if anyone else is like that. But anyways, I'm gonna go for at least 6 here. Hopefully, we'll see. I'll be honest. I lost fucking count, so I'm gonna go back and watch and see how many I did exactly. But considering I haven't done this in over 3 weeks, and that felt okay. So try 2 more sets and see what I can get. Mm. Ooh. 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 Okay, so I did 8 again, but obviously that was way fucking harder. So I'm either gonna drop the weight a little on this third set, or just have to accept it. On this last set, I might only get 5 or 6 because I expended a lot of energy getting those last 2 reps. Um, I'll take my little rest period and decide kind of during that time what I want to do. But considering I haven't done this in 3 to 4 weeks, I mean, it feels pretty good. So that's all you can ask for. All right, so obviously I decided to stick with 225. I'll probably stop 1 rep short of total failure, which I'm guessing will be 6 or 7. And then probably do a drop set. I'll probably just strip 1 plate off each side down to 135 and do as many as I can. Not really. I'm not gonna be real explosive with the drop set. I'll kind of go more slow and under control since it is a drop set and the weight will be pretty light. All right. I was very fucking tempted to go for one more, but I had to remind myself you gotta drop set. So you know, one thing that'll really help when you're doing shoulder press, which I mean, and you'll see guys do this when they're doing a log press, like a strongman or just a strict, not even strict, but a standing shoulder press. Pull your lats and contract your shoulder blades back, just like you would when you're bench pressing, and you get more stability. You get more of a, you're pushing from a better position, which if you're pushing from a better position, you can lift more, do more reps, all that good shit. So I see a lot of people when they're doing the shoulder press, they're sitting basically straight up, and that's just not really to say there's anything wrong with that, but it makes it way harder. You try to get every advantage you can when you're lifting. Anyways, enough talk. This is supposed to be a drop set. Shit. Mm, 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 mm. Oh! Oh! God damn it, that was a good set. Alright, let me take a minute to kind of regather myself. I'm probably do some lat pull downs after this. Okay, so a lot of you guys might not understand when I try to explain this how excited I am to have this new attachment for lat pull down. Our gym, you know, has the standard lat pull down attachments. So I went and bought this one, and because before I'd use the the typical lat pull down, and I'd get the handles that I use for cable flies, throw them on there, and that's how I would get this setup. But now that I have this, because before I'd have to worry about the handles slipping or being uneven, and then you'd get all fucking out. And but now that I have this, it should be straightforward and a lot better. There's something about when you, for me anyways, when I can push my elbows forward when I'm doing a lat pull down, and not even the close grip one, because that's your hands are almost too close whenever you're using that one. You start to use more bicep. When you're about shoulder width or a little wider, and you can turn to that neutral grip, keep your elbows pushed forward as much as you can. For me, anyways, I get way more lat activation. It's just that's just how it works for me. I mean, can't really honestly, I can't really explain it, but it just feels way better, and it takes my biceps out of it. Because I mean, I have a tendency to when I get toward the bottom of the lat pull down, my biceps want to take over. Because I mean, let's be honest, they're pound for pound might be the strongest thing on me. Like seriously. So this attachment should make things a lot more back focused and I do. See, that's what you fucking get. Try to stick one in my poop chute, and then he almost got impaled by the machine. So karma. Anyways, I'm gonna get this first set. Up. Mm. Make sure my microphone's still fucking on. I've had this thing shut off on me too many times. But yeah, I think maybe hard to believe, but I think this attachment is gonna be a real game changer for me. I mean, for some reason I pull it through my back so much better with a neutral grip. And the problem with the other one that we had here is that it was about this close, which it was so close that when I was getting to the bottom, I was wanting to just kind of curl it in. This one's wide enough to where if I fight to keep my elbows tucked and forward, I mean, it's probably 90% back. And that's just me throwing a number on it. It just feels like that, though. I feel my back so much better. Yeah, well, let's move on and do some fucking triceps. Alright, so if it's not obvious now, this is one of my go-to tricep exercises. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, basically, the most common mistakes I see that people let their wrist bend back. That could just be because their wrist is too weak. And also, don't let your elbows flare. I always keep mine tucked and press just straight down. I mean, that's kind of oversimplifying it, but I mean, that's basically the two major things you need to worry about here. I'm not gonna get all fucking sciencey on you. Also, I should probably say I'll bend my knees slightly and slightly lean forward. Kind of takes some of the pressure off my back. You're almost flexing your abs, flexing them forward, slightly leaning forward, bend your knees a little, and just press down. But this, along with dumbbell skull crushers, those are the two main lifts that I contribute my triceps to. I mean, my triceps are probably one of the pound for pound, one of the biggest and best parts on me. So, anyways, let's fucking keep going. Okay, I said that was gonna be my last one, but I waited so long between the second and third set that I'm probably gonna do another one. So, one more set of that, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing after that when I'm done. Fuck, I don't know. Some kind of shoulder fly, probably. Shit. Yeah, that was fucking good. That was really fucking good. While I was doing it, I was like, man, this fucking sucks. But as soon as I got done, I was like, yeah, that was probably worth it. Oh man. I don't know what that looks like right now on the camera, but yeah. Okay. All right, so I've said this before, but if you have problems getting, like when you're training your shoulders and actually feeling it in your shoulders, doing a kneeling shoulder fly like this, that's a good way to make sure you're not, first of all, make sure you're not going too heavy. Second of all, make sure your form is actually staying like it should. Because if you kneel down, literally sit on your heels and just slide up. And the second you start having to raise your butt off your heels, you're cheating. And you're probably, as long as you're not hitting at least 10 reps, I would say, you're probably going too heavy. So it's a good, honestly, this is one of my favorite accessory shoulder exercises to do. Because I can go lighter with it. And it's easy for me to make sure my form stays true. But anyways, I've been talking too much in this workout. Let's get some work in. So you've probably seen on like those last 3 or 4 reps, my ass was coming off my heel. But toward the end of your set, as long as you get those first, whatever your target rep range is, as long as you hit that target rep range with good clean reps, if you want to try to, push it a little bit and get some good cheat reps, which I know is kind of contradictory. Good cheat reps. Is there such thing as a good cheat rep? But there is a big difference between a good cheat rep and a cheat rep that's dangerous. So those last 3 or 4 were cheat reps, definitely. Oh man, gotta be honest, I'm starting to slow down a little bit, so probably one more set here and 3 sets of maybe the tricep press down with the rope. See how that feels. I'm not always a big fan of the rope press down because of the instability in your wrist and the grip. But if you do it right, it can really give you a good tricep burn. A lot of times people try to go too heavy, but anyways, let's do one more set here. Ooh, perfect. One more. Whew. Okay, I wasn't gonna do a drop set, but I literally probably rested a good 10 minutes. I was talking between the previous set and this one, so I figured why not do a drop set. I was kind of losing it, losing my pump. I think that's it for today. Tomorrow's a fucking rest day, and probably throw on 500 again Sunday for squats and see. Try to hit 5. My back's feeling okay. That'll be the big question. So that's it for today.